Hi everyone and welcome to my channel ICT Active Learners. Today I am here to solve Cambridge IGCSE ICT 2024 February-March paper 31 web page part. So in this part of the question paper, before we start, we need to check that we have been supplied with these files. Yes, it is. I have them. Now we need to start with task 1, which is creating an evidence document. So we'll just click and create a new Word document and we will call it as evidence document. I will include here, as I mentioned, you should have your name, center number, candidate number should appear on every page. So insert a header with your name, then center number, and then candidate number. That's it. Now I'm gonna save it with the name on the desktop. As I mentioned, the name should be M24, then underscore center number, then candidate number, underscore center number and candidate number. Just save it. Moving forward to the next step, that is called text and image editing and file management. So we need to create a folder called M24 March. So I'm just going to create a folder on desktop with the name, as I mentioned, the name should be M24 March. Rename M24 March. Oh, March 24, I guess. Yeah. So March 24 is the name of our folder. Yeah. Now, starting with opening this file with the image editing software. Right click, open with Paint. Then, as they mentioned here, you need to flip this image horizontally so the balloon is on the left side. Right now the balloon is on right side. Rotate, flip horizontally, and now save this image with the name, save as, the same file name with the name balloon. So with the name balloon into the same folder on the desktop, March 24. Yeah, just save it, close this image now, and you need to locate the other files also in M24 March folder. So I will get that files, I will copy them and we'll go to the folder on the desktop with the March 24 and we'll just paste it over here. Next step is to display the content of your March 24 folder. So we just need to click on View and Content and then take the screenshot that you have created a folder with these content, and this will be called your Evidence 1. So Evidence 1, and then after, what you need to do is you need to carry on with the next step, and that is called task 3 web page. You need to create a web page now with the name SBS and you need to save it into the folder. So I will open the Expression web application and I will create a web page with the name SBS. Let me just save it. Desktop March 24 folder with the name SBS. Save, design. Now what you need to do is this web page must be created using a single table and work in all browser. The table must fit 90% of the browser window and have a structure as shown below. Then each table cell is identified with a letter. Some dimensions are mentioned or shown. You should not set the height of cell B and E. And then table border must appear on the final page, and then the cell content shown in the diagram must not appear on the final web page. So we need to create a table now which has 2 columns and 4 rows. So column with 2 columns and 4 rows with the width of 90%, size 1, and the color is black. Okay, now I select the internal, right click cell properties, the same as the table external. The color of the cell border should be black. Now we need to merge these cells. Right click, modify, merge a single cell. Now this one called B, C, D and E. Now the width of cell A should be 30%. Cell property, the width 30%, and then cell B 70%. Modify the width 70%. Then the height of cell C is 10. Right click cell properties, height is 10 in percentage. Cell D should be 15%, and then the last cell has nothing, so we leave it like this. Now what we need to do is we need to set the web page title to Serengeti Balloon Safaris. So code, here is the title. Now title is done. Save this web page. And now what we need to do is in the cell A, we need to place the image of the balloon which we have flipped horizontally in step 1 of this question paper. So we need to include that image here, and I will call it, this is a balloon image. And here in cell B, they ask us to have another image which is called the banner. So image from picture M24 banner, and I will call this one, for example, logo, the alternate text. Then in cell E, we need to include a video. So I will just copy the name of the video, so there is no errors while typing. Delete the text E, go to the code, and now what we need to do is we start here with the videos, video space controls, then starting with the source space src equal to name of the video, then space type is equal to video /mp4, and then we close the video here. We just click on save, and let's preview to check if this video works or not. So this video is already working here. Now the next step is what we need to do is to show the control to play automatically when the web page opens, and then display an automatic text-based error message if the browser does not support the video type. So you need to go to the code, and here you need to type in the video that this file is not supported by your web browser, like this. Save, go back to design view, and now next step is to add appropriate alternate text to both images, which is done. In cell C, the text this web page created by, okay, in cell C they mention here, yeah, in cell C. So we remove this one, the web page edited by. Then in the new line, enter your name, center number, candidate number. So your name, your center number, and candidate number, and that should be all in H2 as they mentioned. And then place in cell D the text from the file M24 text. Set this text as a paragraph style. So in cell D we delete this one and we go to our file text. We copy this all and then just paste it into this, and now we make this one as a paragraph style. And then they said here, let me just close this one, they mention here, set the text memorable and inspiring as text H1. This one should be H1 only. Okay, if it is not, you see all the text is now as H1. So go back, no problem. Press enter. Now select this one and make this one as H1. And now move your text up. So now this is how it will look like. Now what we need to do is we need to open a style sheet S24 SBS in an editor. So we need to open this style sheet, right click, edit with expression web. This is how it looks like. Now what we need to do is we need to have some settings into that style sheet. And what is that? You need to add your name, center number, candidate number as a comment at the start of the sheet. So let me just click here and then write here a star, backslash, then your name. So star and then slash, we just need to write this one as a comment, then your name, center number, your candidate number, and then we just say star and slash. So this is as a comment, yeah. Then the table is center aligned in the browser window. So we just say here that table, then the table is what? We just say that from the left and right should be in center. So margin left is auto and margin right is auto. And then what else? All the table element and the space between the border set to 10 pixels. So here you can just simply mention that border, and we will look here for something called border spacing, and that is going to be 10 pixel, and then after the cell padding set to 20%. So just click here and then we say padding 20 pixels. So that's what we have about the table. And then after they said here style H1 and H2. So this is what we are done with this one, the border table, the table properties. Now we need to move to the H1 and H2. So we say here H1, or we just simply say create a style, and that is going to be H1 and H2, and it should be what? Cooper black. If it is not available, then impact, comma, impact, and then after what we need to do is, if not available, then should be a serif font, so comma serif. It is done. Now H1 and H2 are center aligned, so block alignment center. H1 and H2 have a font color with the hexadecimal of blue component 99, no red or green. So font, then font color with the hash RGB. So R, G and B is 99. And then after it says that H1 is 18 point, that is that on, apply, okay. And now here I will say that H1 font size is equal to 18 point, and H2 is gonna be, they mentioned here 14 point. H2 font size 14 point. Yeah, this is done, H1 and H2. And then after, we have nothing to do with the background, that's fine. And now we will proceed to the next stage. We just need to cross check a little if we are done with everything perfectly or not. So we are already done with everything. What I feel is here, when they talk about cell padding, so this should not be the table property then. We should not include this one into the table property. In fact, we should include here as a style called TD because it's related to cells. So here we will write padding, and this is going to be 20 pixels. That's it. And now moving forward to the next stage, and that is called save the style sheet into the folder, this one, followed by your name and center number, candidate number. So I will just click on file, save as, and desktop. We'll go to the March 2024 folder, and as they said, M24 SBS, then underscore your center number, then underscore your candidate number. Save it, and then they mention here that what you need to do is you need to take a screenshot of the style sheet. So just take a screenshot with all the content clearly visible, and this is going to be your evidence 2. Evidence 2. And then after, what we need to do is we just need to attach the style sheet to our web page. So click on save, go to your web page, attach a style sheet, browse. This is your style sheet. Okay, this one you close it only, save it, and as they mentioned here, next step is take a copy of the HTML source and paste into your evidence document. So go to code and copy this all, and this is gonna be your evidence 3. Then after, what you need to do is display a web browser, if necessary resize, and then take a screenshot as well. So we already have this in our web browser. This is how it look like. Now we need to take a screenshot so that we can have everything resize and arrange here. So let me just do that. Yeah, some contents are not clearly visible, as you can see, so we can reduce the zooming of our web browser so that we can have a clear view. So this is how it look like now. Still, if it does not fit, you can just simply reduce the zooming little more. And you can even, if you go here, if not 33, even if it is like this, I think so that will be fine enough, more than enough I guess. Or you can even just increase some contents are now not clearly visible, so I think so we need to increase the zooming a bit. Yes, now that's like the clear view. Now just take the screenshot and just include it into your just take this one and just say evidence. This is our evidence 4 of our web page, and that's all from the web page part of this video, and then you can just simply print the evidence document. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe the channel for new videos and updates. Keep watching ICT Active Learners.